Well, it's the day after Christmas, and we decided to go storm chasing. There was supposed to be a winter storm going to be dropping some snow up in the mountains, a couple thousand feet above where I live, so you can see the storm off in the distance here. We decided to head up with nothing but four-wheel drives, coffee, and some ham. You'll see as we start to get higher and higher, you'll start to see kind of some residual snow on the ground from previous storms a week and 2 weeks past. But as we get up deeper and deeper, we finally get into the snow and it really comes down. So we got a pretty fun collection of clips here of some of the adventures that we took and a little ham that we had. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoy off-roading in the snow. Not so much in the mud, and we get a lot of mud, frozen puddles that we had to cross. And you breaking through about an inch of ice, and once it breaks through, then you drop down into that puddle. And the vehicles we were in today, I was in my 2016 Jeep JK rocking 37s, and my friend Tyler, who was with me, is in his Gen 3 4Runner, an 02, I believe. So sit back and enjoy a little off-road fun. It's snowing. It's snowing pretty good. Day after Christmas, time to go wheeling. That totally got deep. So it's snowing pretty good out, and I got my buddy Tyler with me. We were hoping for some snow, and we got it. It was kind of, not that it was clear all the way up to here, but it wasn't raining or snowing or anything till we got up at elevation. about a little over 7,000 feet here, and it's coming down pretty good. Really dry snow, what I call like that that corn snow. You know, it's like little balls of dryness. Pretty cool. So we're just going through some of the trails I've marked on my navigator here. In the summertime, I had taken one of, you know, it didn't really matter what vehicle, but I was mostly in the Lexus, cruising through here and recording tracks that I thought would be cool, whether it be like a monsoon condition or snow condition like it is now. Because when they're dry, they're okay, they're fun. You know, there's rocks, mainly boulders, but this stuff, there's frozen ice puddles and little creeks running through the road, and then snow everywhere. Pretty slippery clay underneath, so as you get close to the trees, you got to be careful. You'll just literally slide right over into them. You got to watch it. Like there's a little creek crossing. So much fun. I love winters. We've been, it's almost 11 now. We've been up here since about 9 o'clock or so. Haven't seen one person, not one person out here, and I love it. It's always more dangerous when I'm out here by myself, but I've got 2 people with me today. I mean, one other person, so there's 2 of us, which makes it a lot better. And I drove the Jeep today just because I haven't driven it in a long time. And I took it out last night in case it snowed before I couldn't get it out of the garage. Didn't know that Tyler was gonna come with me. I wish I would have brought one of my Toyotas. It'd been cool. We could have had a Toyota adventure, see if we could both get stuck. I was gonna cook, but it's a little too windy out. I brought Christmas ham from yesterday. I was gonna heat this up, make some eggs and maybe some bagels. I brought the table and the cooker and everything, but it's windy and cold, and the off-roading is so good. We just want to get back to the off-roading. But look at this stuff right there. See, that's lunch. 1/4 inch thick ham. It's what real men eat. finally made it back to a paved road, and it's not it's not been plowed. So this is actually a paved road here. I guess I'll just leave it in 4 high and cruise, because this road actually is like a mountain road. It has a pretty good elevation drop, kind of winding back and forth. So this should be interesting. This could be snow just on top of ice. So right now it's 35 right now. We just descended out of you won't be able to see past the mud. We just descended out of the last track after we had some ham. It was 33 up there during the whole track. It's about a 6-mile track. All of well, for those of you who don't know, I got this called the Garmin Overlander. I got it back in the summertime. Been years trying to decide what I want to do as far as like a navigation thing. I mean, some of my Toyotas have, nav in the dash, factory nav, but that's crap off-road. And then, I talked about it before, a lot of people use like iPads and Gaia GPS and Backcountry Navigator and all kinds of stuff like that. And it works fine. I just I wasn't a fan of tablets. Well, probably because I don't have kind of a modern day one. Mine are all about at least 5 years old. But I took a chance on this Garmin Overlander, and in the summertime I came out here and I was running all through this forested area here, and I would record fun little kind of loop tracks that would loop off kind of the main clay maintained road where people can drive back in and camp. And it would loop up off that rocky, river crossing, stuff like that. And today we took 3 of those recorded tracks, and man, it's so good. It's so good. I made notes on it, like pretty easy track would be better in the wet or snow, which it was today. Look at this. This is actually a paved road. Usually up here in around the towns and stuff, they're really, really good with the snow plows. But it's still, I mean, we still have the weather here. Looks like I just got service on my phone. We still have the weather here, where it's snowing and raining and windy, and we're up pretty far away from any town, so these aren't going to be paved. But like I said, we drop in elevation pretty good, about 1,500 feet till we cross the desert, not the desert, it's kind of the meadow, wide open valley area. It probably didn't snow down there. I think it was only supposed to snow up here, so should be pretty good. It's funny because this looks exactly like those clay roads that we were just on.